You thought I was gonna rap? There is a change of plans though. I had my fraud ABCs of Jujutsu Kaisen scheduled to come out sometime in the next few days, but I hit kind of a snag with having different visions. Why not just embrace the hate? And I'm gonna give you 10 Jujutsu Kaisen sorcerers that I hate. Now, they won't be in any order, but the last two are special grade equivalent. Close to my goal of hitting 500 subs by the end of summer. I'm only 89 away, I believe now. Pop a black flash on that sub button. Help me hit that goal. Thank you. Enjoy. And as for this list, I actually included some popular characters. And if you decide to make a list and drop it in the comments, I hope you don't take the easy way out and only include small characters. This list includes curses, sorcerers, and even humans, but the only rule is to include characters that have an actual name. Like, I hate Nagi Yoshino's deadbeat baby daddy for what he put her through, but he doesn't have a name, so can't include him. But I can include this bum, her son, Junpei. Now, the reasons why we hate certain characters is different. Junpei brought his mom into this whole mess. For that alone, I don't want him to join the gang. He would have took Aura away from Yuji, Megumi, and Nobara anyways. Nobuaki Zenin. What in the space dandy side character is this? Speaking of ugly designs, and I hate him specifically for that, Ebina. I think that was his name. I'm doing this with no script off the top of my dome. I believe it was a curse user. I mean, he looked like a curse. He was so ugly. But he had that thing on a chain when he fought Mei Mei and Wee Wee. He has too much gum to tooth ratio. And on that same vein, another ugly design, but it's a curse at least, and that's Akuro. That is the Monsters University dorm dad looking curse that Kenjaku pulled out against Takaba. Of course, it just got splatted by Special Grade Truck-kun, and I guess that was his last notable curse, which I don't blame him for bringing it out at the end, the way that thing was ugly. Okay, and I guess to do a character I just hate for how he is in the series and his motives, Haruta. The Miracles ability is a pretty cool one, honestly, and I think in the right hands it could do damage with it and actually accomplish a lot, but it belongs to this bum, the handjob sorcerer.
On top of it, you're excruciatingly
I don't like his actions. I don't like what he did in Shibuya with Nobara. I hate Mappa for really making Nobara get concussed by his ugly ass, but also the cheap shot he took on Megumi. Like, Nanami, you couldn't finish him one more time, brother. There is a side to me that doesn't hate it because he does die shortly after, and he is the agitator to make Megumi summon Maharaga for the first time. But still, fuck him. Arata Nita, of course, he is the brother to the manager, but this guy actually still has the fandom in a whole tizzy arguing with each other about Nobara. Is she gonna come back, this, that, or the other? I mean, let's be real. We'll call a spade a spade. It's on Gege to not leave it fully confirmed, but I thought she was gonna come back for a while, and it took me a good while. Arata Nita was the last person that we saw Nobara with, so he's gonna catch, some of the shots for that. Alright, now on to the next person I hate. It's this leather bag Gakuganji. Some have seemed to kind of maybe not forgive him, but at least be okay with him being around now that Gojo and how his interactions were. Gojo's giving him trust to lead the next generation and not be tainted like the higher-ups who were his bosses. Hopefully Gojo's right. So I have 3 left. Now, I said 2 were special grade variety. This other person did recently pull off a crazy feat, and that's Miguel. I just plain out don't like the dude. I don't like his ability. Something different, fine, that's all good, but all the way up until this point, we've gotten people who get hyped up to hell right before they fight Sukuna just for them to die. But this guy has all these limitations for him in order to try and save the world. And he made his partner LaRue also hop into battle. Not only he wasn't the one who ate the Black Flashes, mind you, but it was his homie LaRue who ate the Black Flash. And once that started happening, he wanted to get the fuck, but LaRue pulled him back in. Miguel, you are a fraud to me. Now these next 2 you really ain't gonna like. I'll start with Takaba, and that does mean the one after him is probably going to get me even more hate than Takaba. I just don't like Takaba on his introduction into the series as well. Like, I instantly didn't like him. For Miguel, like, the black rope was this caveat for him to hold Gojo's attention, and with Takaba, it's here's an ability that works even on Satoru Gojo, which instantly I knew was going to create some kind of problem down the road, but it actually worked out good for me in the sense that the funniest thing he ever did was dress for his own funeral, if that is the case. People refuse to accept that he managed to grab a hold all of Kenjaku's attention to not pay attention to the cursed energy levels of the other players. And that's just disingenuous to me personally. Ability could work on Gojo, the pinnacle of Jujutsu, mind you. And lastly, Kenji Hakari. Yep, the restless gambler. And I don't know if it's agenda that ruined me on Hakari, because I did like and enjoy the Kashimo and Hakari fight, but it was more along the lines of I liked Kashimo. I don't love Kashimo, by the way. I don't hate him, obviously, he would be on this list, but he isn't far from making this list. But with Hakari, I just didn't like his ability. I just, didn't really care much about it. His fan base gives him all these allowances and allows him the ability to just come over bullshit because he can, oh, jackpot, jackpot, jackpot. But we never seen him purposely like hit jackpot on his own. We never got like a full reveal that he can actually do that. They just accept that. And it may be that, but even if it is that, I still just don't like him. Longest fight not on panel. He has that in the bag, Guinness Book of World Record probably. And he's a fraud. I know y'all won't like that, but that's just me. These are the characters I hate, and I expect you to hate in the comments a bit, but I also want to know what Jujutsu Kaisen characters you hate. Try to stick to the same parameters that I listed above. Stay normie, stay weeb, shit even in between is fine. Until next time, peace.